Hello, this is Rabbi Dr. Juan Marcos Rojona Gutierrez, and today we're looking at the concept of salvation from Sheol. In previous videos, I think in many ways, there's a stress on the finality of Sheol. The dead cannot return. They cannot come back to the land of the living. There are gates there that demarcate this land and do not allow its inhabitants to leave. And so I think in some sense, you could say that's a little bit depressing. Let me move this over here so I can see the screen correctly. It's a little bit depressing, I think, on some sense when you read these passages because you're looking for deliverance. What are the other scenarios? The dead, both righteous and the wicked, go there. But what is there that we can look at as a source of inspiration, shall we say? So let's look at Psalm 49:15. We read, "Katzon lishol shatu, mavet iram, וירדו בם ישרים לבוקר בצורם לבלות שאול מזבול לו. Like sheep they are appointed for the netherworld, death shall be their shepherd, and the upright shall have dominion over them in the morning, and their form shall be for the netherworld to wear away, and that there be no habitation for it." Now in Psalm 49:16, we read, "Ach Elohim yifda nafshi miyad sheol, ki yikacheni selah." But God will redeem my soul from the power of the netherworld, for he shall receive me. Selah. Now, in the first passage, it's clear that we're dealing with punishment of the wicked. What I wanted to highlight was this idea of v'yirdu vam yesharim. The upright, the righteous have some type of power, some type of status above those that are wicked. Now, does that mean that it's in the context of Sheol? It's not clear. But there is a differentiation that takes place between the wicked and the righteous. And in Psalm 49:16, the following section that we read, to me, this is striking because it says, Ach Elohim, but God, he will redeem my soul. He's going to rescue my soul. And it's from the power of the netherworld. So to me, the way just a simplistic reading without any additional commentary, it seems that there's a description of the soul coming in to Sheol, and there is some type of extraction that takes place. Now, again, could this be a physical rescue, as we've seen in the case, and I think I've commented on this when we look at other Tehillim, where it's clear that the psalmist David HaMelech, is probably discussing an aftermath of a battle, escape from Saul, even eventually, of course, from his own son, Avshalom. We can see how he has been rescued physically from the pangs of death or the claws of death, however you want to describe it, because he's been rescued from a battle or from entrapment or what have you. But I think here there seems to be a hinting of something else, that there is another aspect to redemption that awaits the righteous. In Psalm 86:13, we have a continuation of this idea, I believe, because we read, "Ki chazdecha gadol alai, hitzalta nafshi mishiol tachtiyah. For great is thy mercy toward me, that thou hast delivered my soul from the lowest netherworld." So again, is it a clear indication of some other status? We could argue that it's a little bit vague, which I think it is, but there seems to be the inkling of a different scenario. There's a differentiation in the first two verses between the righteous and the wicked. And then again, there's a stress that Hashem has rescued this individual from the lowest netherworld. And so again, it sort of emphasizes the power of Hashem to rescue an individual. And I think it's interesting here because in the previous verse, Psalm 49:16, where we read Miyad Sheol, it's from the hand of Sheol. It's from the power of Sheol. So Sheol has a power, but Hashem ultimately is the one who can extract. And whether it's physically in this life or whether it's in the afterlife, I think the idea still holds true. And again, we will continue to develop this idea as we continue with further videos. And just a note, you probably can't see it on the screen, but I have 157 slides, so you can imagine how much material there is. It's a fascinating subject. Not all of those are focused in on the Tanakh, but it's a very expansive subject, and I look forward to discussing it with you in future videos.